Amira was a very beautiful lady. Her biggest insecurities was her madness. On a sunny afternoon, Mr. John, the drunkard, wandered into the bush, where he saw Amira picking dirt. An evil thought rushed into his mind when he saw Amira, although he was drunk, but he did the unthinkable thing by sleeping with Amira. Amira started feeling sick, and she wound all ways throw up. The villagers noticed in her change of behavior, but no one dared to go close to her. Few months later, Amira tummy was getting bigger and bigger. The villagers were shocked because they knew what that sign meant. They asked themselves, who could have impregnated Amira, the madwoman? They asked. Few months later, Amira was in labor. No one could help her. She screamed for help, but no one could hear her because she was far from the village. But an old woman who lived close to the bush heard her cry for help. She stood up and ran to the madwoman's small hut. When she got there, she saw Amira on the floor screaming in pain. She quickly rushed to help her. Amira gave birth to a bouncing baby. The old lady took a neat cloth and wrapped the baby with it. When she held the baby, she told Amira that it was a baby girl. For the first time in a while, Amira felt normal because she had a family. The next day, the old lady told everyone about what happened last night. They were all happy for her. But at the same time, they were curious to know who the father of the child was. On a Saturday morning, Amira took her dirty bag where she kept every little and stinky things. Her usual routine was to carry her bag anytime she's going out. But Amira took her child with her. These went on for a while until when Amira turned 5 years old, she was smart, happy, and playful, unlike her mother. The villagers' children would often play with her. Amira did not name her child, she just called her girl, but the villagers called her Gift because she was special. The next week was school resumption, so all her friends will no longer be around her as usual. She was sad and devastated. The next week came, and she saw her friends going to school. She wanted to follow them, but her mother drew her back. Later that afternoon, Gift sneaked out of their small hut trying to look for her friend's school. She searched and searched for a period of time until when she saw an old dusty village school where her friends attended, she was exited. She ran toward the school gate, but it was locked, so she had to stay by the window and watch. By afternoon, the bell rang, and there were children running outside the gate. She heard the teacher from inside the class telling her students it was closing time. She left the window quickly. She stood outside the gate waiting for her friends to exit the gate. When she saw them, she ran to them and told them she was at the school window watching them. They were surprised to see Gift inside the school compound. Anytime Amira went out, Gift would always go to the school. This continued for a couple of weeks until... Watch out for part 2.